Here's something that surprises a lot of people. It isn't the size of your paycheck that decides whether money pulls a relationship apart. It's how the two of you talk about it. A 2024 study from the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy found that couples argue about money more than any other single topic. Not chores, not the in-laws, money. And one survey from 2025 estimated that the average couple has around 58 money arguments a year. That's more than one a week. So if you and your partner have been fighting about spending, you are not broken, and you are very, very normal. Welcome back to MoneyWise Academy, where we turn confusing money topics into simple, practical lessons you can actually use. Today I'm going to show you how to build a budget with your partner that actually brings you closer together, instead of starting round 59. No complicated spreadsheets, no lectures, no one playing the role of the money police. Just a calm, simple system the two of you can run as a team. So let's start with what a couple's budget even is. In simple words, a budget is just a shared plan for the money coming in and the money going out. That's it. When it's a couple's budget, the only new part is that two people are now steering the same car. Think of it like this. Imagine you and your partner are planning a road trip together. You'd want to agree on where you're going, how much gas costs, and what you can spend on food along the way. If only one of you has the map and the other one keeps grabbing the wheel, you're going to argue. But if you plan the route together before you pull out of the driveway, the trip gets a whole lot calmer. A budget is just the map for your money. Now, why does this matter so much? Because money fights are rarely actually about money. They're about fear, fairness, and feeling heard. One partner feels anxious and wants to save every dollar. The other feels controlled and wants a little freedom. Neither person is the villain. They just never sat down and agreed on a plan. When you build a budget together, you stop guessing what the other person is thinking, and a lot of that tension simply melts away. You replace silent assumptions with an actual agreement, and that's where the calm comes from. Okay, so here's how to actually do it, step by step. Step 1. Schedule a calm money date. This is the part most couples skip, and it's the most important. Don't bring up the budget in the middle of an argument or right after a big purchase when emotions are already hot. Pick a relaxed time. Make some coffee, sit down together, and agree that this is a team meeting, not a courtroom. Nobody's on trial here. A simple way to set the tone is to start with, "What are we trying to build together?" instead of, "Here's what you did wrong." Step 2. Put all the numbers on the table, both of you. Write down every source of income you have coming in each month. Then list your fixed bills, the ones that stay about the same, like rent, utilities, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Then your flexible spending, like groceries, gas, and fun. Here is where many beginners get confused. They try to plan the budget before they actually know their real numbers. You can't steer the car with your eyes closed. Get the true picture first. Step 3. Agree on your shared goals before you argue about the small stuff. What are you saving for together? Maybe it's an emergency fund, a vacation, paying off a credit card, or a down payment. When you both can see the goal, suddenly skipping takeout doesn't feel like a punishment. It feels like progress towards something you both want. Step 4. Choose how you'll combine your money, because there's no single right answer here. Some couples go fully joint, where all the money lives in shared accounts. Some keep everything separate and split the bills. And many land somewhere in the middle with a popular setup often called yours, mine, and ours. With that one, you each keep a personal account and you both contribute to a shared account that covers the joint bills and goals. The best system is simply the one you both feel good about. Talk it through and pick together. Step 5. Give every dollar a job. A budget isn't about saying no to everything. It's about deciding ahead of time where your money goes so it doesn't just disappear. If you want a simple starting framework, a lot of beginners use the 50-30-20 guideline. Roughly 50% of your take-home pay goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and paying off debt. It's not a strict rule, just a friendly starting point you can adjust to fit your real life. Step 6, and please don't skip this one. Build in personal, no questions asked spending money for each of you. This is the secret ingredient. Give each partner a set amount every month that they can spend on whatever they like, with zero guilt and zero explanation. Your coffee habit, his video game, her plants. When people have a little freedom inside the plan, the budget stops feeling like a cage and the fights drop dramatically. Let me show you how this looks with simple numbers. Say Jordan and Sam bring home $6,000 a month combined. Their fixed bills, rent, utilities, insurance, come to $3,000. Groceries and gas are another $1,000. That leaves $2,000. They decide together to put $800 toward their shared goals, an emergency fund and a small vacation. Then they split the rest, giving themselves $300 each in personal money and leaving $600 as a cushion for the things that always pop up. Notice what happened there. Nobody had to ask permission. Nobody felt watched. The plan made the decisions so they didn't have to fight about them. Now let's talk about the common mistakes, because avoiding these will save you a lot of heartache. The first mistake is letting one person control everything. Even if one of you loves numbers and the other would rather do anything else, both partners need to see the full picture. When one person holds all the information, the other feels powerless, and that breeds resentment fast. The second mistake is keeping money secrets. Surveys consistently find that more than 1 in 4 Americans have a financial account their partner doesn't know about, sometimes called financial infidelity. A hidden card or a secret debt almost always does more damage than the dollar amount itself because it breaks trust. Honesty, even when it's uncomfortable, protects the relationship. If you've been hiding something small, this is your gentle nudge to bring it into the open before it grows. The third mistake is keeping score. The moment money becomes "I earn more, so I decide more," you've turned a partnership into a competition. A healthy budget treats the household as one team with one shared plan, no matter who earns what. And the fourth mistake is making the budget so strict that there's no room to breathe. A budget with zero fun money never survives. Be realistic, leave space for joy, and you'll actually stick with it. So here's your simple action plan for this week. First, schedule one short, calm money date with your partner, even just 20 minutes. Second, each of you write down your income and your main bills, then compare notes with curiosity, not blame. Third, pick one shared goal you both care about and one personal spending amount for each of you. That's it. You don't have to solve everything in one sitting. You just have to start the conversation as teammates. One quick, important note. This is general education, not personal financial advice, and every couple's situation is different. For decisions involving debt, taxes, or big financial commitments, it's always smart to check official sources or talk with a qualified professional about your specific circumstances. So let's quickly recap. A couple's budget is just a shared map for your money. Money fights are usually about fear and fairness, not the numbers themselves, so plan together during a calm moment, not a heated one. And always leave each person a little guilt-free spending money, because freedom inside the plan is what keeps the peace. If this helped make money feel a little less scary, go ahead and like the video and subscribe so you and your partner can keep learning together. I'll see you in the next lesson, where we'll keep turning confusing money topics into simple steps you can actually use. Take care of each other.